Good morning, good morning, good morning. Well, we are out here at HQ, guys, and I was out here all day yesterday until late night. Been out here putting in some work, which I will give y'all a little sneak peek here later at the end of this. But we're gonna do a little walk around, talk around first. It is still wet out here, as you can see. It is drying up a little bit, but unfortunately we have got massive storms coming Tuesday. I think it's even going to start late Monday, which is putting a little bit of damper on some of my plans that I got coming up here this week, because I'm getting the pigs on Saturday and I've got a whole lot of fence to get up. Yeah, but I've already scheduled to go help Mike and Lissa out there at the Paris property today. We're gonna fix that bush hog that we broke trying to pull out the truck out there the other day, and then they got some buildings and stuff that they need help with out there. So while I'm out there, I'm gonna go ahead and help them, and in turn Mike is actually going to help me with the fence this week to help me get it done and get ready for the pigs. It's a pretty good little trade, because fencing is definitely a whole lot easier with two people, especially driving those T-posts and stuff in with that driver thing. So yeah, we're going to do that tomorrow. It still will not be raining and dry, and I'm going to take Uber and clear out all the fence lines and stuff. That way, if it does rain on Tuesday, Wednesday we'll be able to start sinking the T-post and stuff like that. Honestly, it might make it a little bit easier with the ground being softer. And then go ahead and get the post set and all that stuff, and then let them dry, because the corner post and stuff I'm going to concrete. That way I got good pulling points for the fence, because I want that fence to be nice and tight so it'll last forever and ever. Amen. Well, I'm in a pretty good mood today, guys. Got a good night's rest last night, even though I was out here at cmonHQ. I didn't get home probably until about 9 o'clock, 9:30, somewhere around there. Was out here a lot, doing something that I've been wanting to do for a while. But first, we're going to take a look over here at the scrapper area. He has been at it. As y'all know, I gave him a deadline here about a month ago. Well, I told him about a month. It's been about 2 weeks. So he's got about 2 more weeks out here before we push this big old pile up and that other one over there all together and set it afire. Cha-cha-cha, fire. Check it out, guys. It don't even look like a house no more. Just a big old pile of stuff. This one right here is definitely on its way out. I still see some metal that he can get out of there, and some old furniture. We got some tin that's sticking up there like the Tower of Pisa up in here. But definitely making some good progress out here. I hope he gets a couple more days in before the rain. He's been kind of hit or miss on me. He's got some other projects kind of going on, but that's fine. I understand. And also, it's a little wet out here, and I don't think he has a 4-wheel drive, so it's a little hard for him to get his trailer and stuff up here. Ooh, I might have to keep that. That right there is good for a worm bed or growing some taters in right there. Oh, looks like he found some wire. Some of that aluminum wire. Posted, private property, no trespassing. But yeah, looks like we got a little bit of metal right here from the trailer part of it. Gumby came over here the other day and pulled the frame out for the trailer up underneath here. This is the first original house. This is the only house that there was. The other two were trailers with built-ons, pretty much. But it looks like he's got a pretty good chunk over here as well. It is a lot. It's a little overwhelming. But I do believe that we will get it done. We're going to clear out a little bit behind there, right there. Take that old tree out. Push all of this up centrally located and then set it to blaze. And then whatever's left, we will dig a big old hole and bury it. I believe is what the game plan is. Looks like this used to be the... Oh yeah. Making progress, making progress. But steady trying to keep things moving, guys. Spring is definitely coming. The grass is starting to get green everywhere. Even the grass on Come On Mountain is starting to come up where the hit ain't a mud pit. I'm definitely gonna have to get Taxi out there with the box blade, do a little bit of maintenance work to Come On Mountain and out here, and put some more grass seed down and try to get a lot of grass growing this spring. That's kind of why I gave the scrapper the deadline to get all of this behind me situated, because I really want to get grass growing out here this year. That way I don't have to worry about this mud stuff next year. Yeah, I'm over the mud. This has been one muddy year. And it's mainly because I got a bunch of projects going on right now during all of the rain, and it was an unusually wet winter for us. And then with driving all the heavy machinery, digging ruts and stuff, is just making it where it's not drying properly and all of that other stuff, and it's just compounding into a bigger mess. But if I can get good grass established out here and not drive on it and all that other stuff, it'll definitely make it a whole lot better, because there's not going to be a lot of, once I get all of this cleared and leveled, there's not going to be a whole lot of driving around out here whenever it's wet. I will bring in rock and stuff for the driveway up into the shed area and the barn area over there. I plan on rocking in front of all of that and making like just a lot of rock and stuff. That way I can always come in, back trailers up, all that other stuff. There's no need for grass or anything over there like that. That is a working area right there. So there's no need to have the grass there, but I would like grass all right here for sure. And it's good soil. I think grass is going to grow really well out here. But need to get it there, and got to get everything kind of cleared up and burned up. That's the goal here. I'm not going to be doing a lot of work on Come On HQ this year, because I will be starting the cabin project, and that is going to take all of my focus. But I will start developing the land as far as grass and stuff like that goes. And you know, spend about a week out here leveling things out, getting my drainage proper and all of that, get the grass started, and then bring in some loads of rock when the budget allows for it. Now I'll probably do a load here, a load there type of thing there, spread it out and just kind of work my way towards this area right here. But you can definitely tell it's definitely drying up quite a bit, but you can still see the water over there. Gumby was able to bring the backhoe over here yesterday and was able to maneuver around. It did get slick in a couple of places that he couldn't really access. He had to kind of dig his way out of. But for the most part, it's definitely a lot better. I also fired Taxi up yesterday. Got some fluids running through it, a little bit of fluids. And the video of yesterday will be coming out tomorrow, guys, on Monday. Still got a little bit more work to do out here before I'm ready for that video. But I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek of what we did. Like I said, still wet out here, so it didn't go as best as I hoped, but it did all right. It did all right. You know, beggars can't be choosers, right? Beggars can't be choosers. Y'all see behind me? There's smoke. There's smoke, guys. Yep. Boom. Did a whole lot of burning yesterday. I'm not going to take you all the way around. You'll have to go check on Come On Homesteading for that. But about half of that pile got burned last night. That pile was huge. Huge, as you see. Still needs to be done. Literally is half the size that it is. Now Gumby will be coming over here today. He's going to be working on his road down there. And while he's in the backhoe, he'll come down here from time to time throughout the day. pile it up more, kind of keep the fire going, and it's going to be a slow process to get the rest of it burned. That's kind of what we did last night. I went to Harps and got some chicken and pork chops and some potato salad and baked beans and stuff, and we grilled that. Mary cooked that for us while we was over here working on this, and then we had dinner and stuff together, and then I went ahead and went home once we got it piled up where I felt secure with leaving it to burn for the night. So worked out really well. Got half of it burned. As wet as it is out here, hey, that's a win. That's a win. If it was nice and dry and been dry for a while, it would have burned all up in 2 or 3 hours, but that's not the case. And honestly, I don't want to do it while it's burnt like that or dry out here like that, because then you run the risk of fire and stuff like that, and there's too many houses around here. So it's better to do it while it's still wet out here. But I definitely wanted to get it started before this next big storm's coming, because Ryan Hall, y'all, has said that it's going to be a doozy. So it's about to get wet again. But I hope everybody has had an amazing weekend. Hopefully y'all done something nice for somebody this weekend. Guys, took another step closer to your goals, but hopefully you kept it real. Come on.